And welcome back to the Don't Make This Weird podcast. I'm Heather, your host, and is with me, as always, Tony and Bradley.
Hello.
And we also have Nate and Olivia, our interns, hanging out with us in the studio.
I turned the mics on so they can clean up the mess at the same time.
Gotcha. Yeah, some messes are being made here in the studio. That's okay. Nothing that Nate can't fix.
That's right.
And also we've got, I guess Mitch is going to be joining us at some point again.
Mitch is supposed to be joining us.
Yep, he's going to come hang out with us, I guess, tonight. And excuse me. Well, Chris.
Way to go.
That's one of my finer moments on mic. I don't care.
You can't
cool.
do that while I'm taking a drink.
Yeah, I got to do. Well, my body does whatever the hell it wants to do these days. But also wanted to say that Chris is hanging out down at the Fox Theater at the sold out show for Greta Van Fleet.
That's
so
right.
We've got to see them, and him and Denise and I believe his daughter are down there celebrating her birthday.
Yeah.
So happy birthday to her, and happy birthday to Chris. His birthday was yesterday.
Yep.
So he's getting to hang out with this lovely lady, and they are going to be
going
enjoying
to see a kick-ass show.
Yeah. Now, we didn't get to see the old or we seen the old CD, like the old music, but now they've got new stuff out. So that's going to be a completely new experience for them. So.
Yeah, and I'm sure she just spilled it again.
There's electrical equipment in here. I'm just saying.
All right. Make sure you dump it in the surge strip so that way you guys electrocute yourself.
Yeah, then we'll be completely off air.
Right.
No big deals. Right. So, but yeah, I mean,
ice, baby.
Oh, that's a different one.
So I have to give a shout out to the place that we went to today, which is absolutely incredible. The Dig Cafe. The
Dig Cafe in Frankenmuth, and it's actually in the new plaza, the downtown. Oh gosh, what is it called? It's where I want to have our wedding at, like our wedding reception. Right. Uptown North is the building. Yep. You can get your hair cut there at this really swanky like hair barber shop.
Yeah.
And then you can go ahead and go eat at the Dig Cafe, go get some good stuff for your soul at the Healthy Habits and for your body and your mind.
I thought
and then you can get married at the ballroom.
Yeah. I thought about jumping in the little car they had there for the barber shop because I can fit.
Yeah, that's why he's just zoning out and he's looking off and I'm going, what is he looking at? So that's what you were thinking.
That's right. I'm like, hey, I can get my head
shaved,
cut, and
your head cut.
That's right. Get my head
serious
cut.
No, not much I can do with your hair. I'm just gonna cut your head off.
I have to give a shout out to Audrey. Yeah,
Audrey. She makes the most amazing smoothies. And
and I had the Charlie.
Hello.
I want to call it a Charlie Brown breakfast. Charlie's Camp. That's breakfast. What it was. Yeah.
And it looked really good. I had the strawberry kiss smoothie from there.
I had sourdough, which was gluten-free.
Yes.
And then I had scrambled eggs, and they had some green stuff on it, which was just incredible.
Yeah, I was wondering what that was on there, but it looked very good.
Oh God, it was great. And then they had like these cubed veggie things that tasted like hash browns, but
veggie hash is what they called
veggie hash.
Yeah.
And then sausage, which was amazing.
It's well worth it. It is they've got gluten-free, they've got vegan, I believe also, and it's called the Dig Cafe. So and their prices are really good too. So if you got a chance to check that out, they got coffee, tea, all kinds of different smoothies.
Oh yeah.
And just really good healthy food. So that's in Frankenmuth, and that's at the Healthy Habits by Healthy Habits. So what's going on?
She just tagged him with the
it's called the Dig Cafe.
The Dig Cafe.
It's in the new building.
Yep. Yeah. Do you have him not turned on?
Nope.
You haven't turned on Mitch Gill?
Turned on Mitch Gill.
What is wrong with you?
Actually, he worked me up pretty good, but he didn't turn me on all the way.
Oh, I turned him on.
Tony is a fluffer from way back.
That's right.
Yeah, but
hi, Tony. How are you, little buddy?
Little buddy. Hey, Mitch, welcome to the studio.
If you can hear me, then I'm fine because I can see your lips moving.
That's good.
I do not have to know what you are saying.
That
was horribly inappropriate to.
Well, it'll be on our sorry list.
We put it on the sorry list,
which Nate doesn't have a list to be sorry. So we're going to be sorry to Nate for not having the list.
Hi, Nate.
He's having a meltdown tonight.
He's working through his process.
Is that your phone?
I think that's Olivia's. Yeah.
Hi, Olivia.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. I walk in and Olivia has a roll of toilet paper. I thought, oh, good. They finally got a toilet paper intern.
Yeah.
Shit happens, Mitch.
Yeah, I know. That's why she is.
For all of the Gasian's tears.
She is imperative to have around.
She has been burning him from the moment I've been here.
She's been roasting him tonight. So we sat down before the show and played spades. And she is roasting him left, right, and center.
She's good, huh?
Oh, God, it was great. And then she's antagonist. She's like, come on, give it back to me. Give it back to me. And he's like, I'm going to set you on fire. She's like, that's all right. I just roasted you.
I mean, it's okay. Awesome. But welcome to the show, Mitch.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for taking Chris's captain chair there.
Oh, man.
That's right.
It's
2 weeks
I feel
in a row.
so tiny in this chair.
You feel tiny in the chair?
Yes, because he is such a huge man.
Yes.
How's his hand?
He said it's getting better.
Good.
Yeah,
See, we hate him right now because personally we're happy for him, but deep down inside we hate him because he's seeing Greta Van Fleet right now for his birthday.
Oh, I have Greta Van Fleet news. I saw Aquaman last night.
Nice.
And there's a little Greta Van Fleet music in the movie.
Really?
Just about 5 seconds worth, but it's one of their songs. I'm going, oh man, it's Greta Van Fleet. And I'm here in the Strand in Carroll watching the movie. And I was so excited. I thought probably about 5 of these people know that that's Greta Van Fleet from Frankenmuth, and they are world fucking wide.
Right.
And there they are in the new DC Aquaman.
What
That's
song
awesome.
was it?
You know what? I'm sure you could Google that shit and find.
We're
out.
gonna have
Pretty
to
fast.
GTS, baby.
But
We're gonna
it
have to
was
go watch
just
it.
exciting and good movie too. And
Yeah.
I love Greta Van Fleet. What a fantastic band.
Yeah, they're great live. And I mean, that's the thing is, we went last year, with the Don't Make This Weird crew, and it was great because all of the tricks and stuff that I had done, when I was doing the touring and the live stuff, watching these young kids do, the guitar players playing the guitar behind his head,
Oh yeah.
and the lead singers working the crowd and them trading off solos and stuff. It was so cool. And then they come out and they do covers, and they did Blueberry Hill, which was just
Really?
oh yeah, and owned it all day long.
Really?
Yeah.
No kidding.
The song was Safari Song.
Was it?
Yep.
Yeah, it's not on. I mean, it literally is literally 5 to 8 seconds, if that.
Really?
That's probably a stretch, but it was just a hint. It's like, why even do that? They should have had half a action sequence to it or
Right.
something. It's such a great song.
Well, I mean, what is it? Thor Ragnarok. They play the first, I think, minute or so
In
into the Immigrant Song in Thor Ragnarok.
oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, I come from the land of the
Yes,
ice and
and
the snow and the
snow.
midnight sun and the hot springs flow.
Hammer of the gods.
So apparently they've been in quite a bit of different things.
Really?
So they were Highway Tune was in Den of Thieves. The Safari Song was in Aquaman. Highway Tune was in Lucifer. Highway Tune was in Siren. Black Smoke Rising was in Siren. Highway Tune was on Shameless. Highway Tune was on Preacher. Highway Tune was on the Hurting the Titans.
That's
And
pretty cool.
Highway Tune was also in Lethal Weapon.
I remember watching that now. Preacher. Yeah, because that's a great. Oh, I remember when that comic came out in the 90s.
Yeah.
And it's great because the backstory of Preacher is it's this Southern Texas preacher and he gets possessed.
Oh, and he molests kids. Yeah, I remember that comic. Yeah.
No,
Oh
No.
no. Okay, I was not Catholic. Okay.
no. He gets possessed by this offspring of this angel and demon.
Catholic?
Grew up that way. Not no
You
more.
just drew it on.
From the way I'm sitting, it's upside down. So.
Oh, St. Peter. Gotcha. Okay. So it is Catholic.
Obviously, Catholicism is gay. Catholicism.
It happened one time, all right. Leave the Asian be.
Well, but that's the great part about it. You remove the G and it's just Asian. So
Yes, bitch.
So there you go. There you have it.
that's right.
But yeah, so that's awesome that they're down there doing that and having fun. I just watched Bumblebee. Me and Adam went and watched that.
Oh, how
Yeah.
was it?
It was pretty good. It was very not so Michael Bay.
Really?
So I enjoyed it.
Well, I'll tell you, that's what I liked about Aquaman, it was palatable.
Yeah. I heard it was good.
Palatable.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Because it wasn't sensory overload. It
Right.
wasn't blah, you know,
In your face.
superhero movie. It was like I can handle this,
Right.
and I appreciated the story, and it was beautiful because it was all underwater, and the graphics are, you could never tell that they made anything up on a computer. It all looks real, and
Right.
the star, that guy that plays Aquaman,
Hmm.
he's really good and casual, and he's kind of like an everyday kind of guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I just heard tonight from I can't think of his name, the manager over at Harvest Cafe here in town. He said that Aquaman guy is like 45 years old.
Oh yeah.
What?
He does not look it. He looks like he's 30 or
Right.
35,
Yeah.
if that. And
Well,
so
what's funny about it is he actually one of his big roles that he did was he played the one guy from the tribe in Game of Thrones.
Oh, I never saw Game of Thrones.
Yeah, neither did I. I read the books.
So you're the
I've
other
never
person
watched
that
it
didn't
either.
see it.
Yeah, you and me are the only two people.
Nope, that's me too. I've never watched it.
Really?
Mm-mm.
You know how many
I-
people are out there cussing at us right now?
I seen the thing that said
Pretty
winter is coming, and I was like, "Fuck that show." I don't like winter.
I've never seen it either.
You've
I
never
like-
seen it either.
Game of Thrones.
I like
Yeah.
snow on TV.
Yeah, me too. Because I know
That's about as far as close as I like it.
I like snow when I'm inside.
Yep.
When I'm outside, it's cool. And well, generally when there's snow on the ground, there's no mosquitoes, so I'm okay with that.
I'm
that's
okay
true.
with all those things going back to hell.
Yeah.
So I guess I like winter for that. Like insects, goodbye. See ya.
Cold is cold.
Mhm.
when you look at it, all the other southern states and stuff have things that like can, crawl into your house and eat your small children and then leave.
Mhm.
So you wake up the next morning and you have no small children.
Palmetto bugs.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
Or scorpions or mosquitoes the size of
AKA
house cats.
roaches, giant
They
roaches.
chase after you. I do not care what anybody says. I don't like Florida because their bugs try to eat you. Their alligators are trying to eat you.
Okay, laying
Snakes
in
are trying to eat you.
laying in my
No.
bed in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, 1987. I have a blowgun. It's got these little round beads with a piece of wire sticking out of it.
Yeah.
And so I have a light fixture that's not fastened to the ceiling all the way
Mhm.
above my bed on the ceiling. And so I see a palmetto bug walk out of that hole.
Yeah.
And he's no kidding, 2.5 inches long
Wow.
by about almost an inch wide.
No.
And I just grabbed my blowgun and I stuck him to the ceiling.
Oh,
It was
gross.
great. I had to get a ladder to get up there and pull him off and go throw him outside.
Gross. But cool that you knew it was staying there. That's
Well,
a
it wasn't
good
going
thing.
anywhere after I got him.
When I went and stayed down in Florida with my dad, I would sleep with the lights on. No, I could see what was going on.
Yeah, they're big.
Yeah.
They didn't eat much though.
Mm-mm.
Just the neighbor's cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nudge you and say, hey man, let's party.
Welcome
big
home
enough.
to Joe's apartment.
That's your ringtone.
Yeah, I know. I'm very disturbed at that.
Joe's apartment, is that anywhere near Joe's garage?
Something like that.
Possibly.
Yeah, it's just down the street.
It's a
Sure.
ZZ Top, or no, Frank Zappa
Yeah,
reference.
Oh yeah.
Sasha's joining us.
To Joe's garage.
Sasha's joining us.
Hi, Sasha.
She said we sound good tonight. And also, Tony, you like the white stuff. She's already starting.
So does the Geisha.
See, he brings us on himself.
He does.
That's
I'm
okay.
waiting for Olivia to roast him again. So
Right.
I'm kind of not waiting for that.
I told you we got to be playing cards.
To be
For
doing
some
the
game.
roasting.
They're still on the table.
we're supposed to be playing
Come on, bitch, get on.
Cards Against Humanity at some point.
Yeah.
That's good to me.
That's a fun game. I've played that.
Somebody plays against us.
I won. I won at Humanity.
I won twice. I went and played with my family during our Christmas party, and I won twice. And I said, okay, I'm just going to go hang out here, and you guys can play again. Because they were all just kind of looking at me like, wow, we didn't know this about you.
I
It's
win
fun.
every day at Humanity.
It's Crabs Adjust
Good.
Humidity.
I am crabs against humidity.
Crabs Adjust Humidity.
Those are the
Just-
other expansion
Just the
packs that we've
expansion
got,
pack. Yeah.
courtesy of Emily,
Yes.
because she did not take it with her when she left. But it's still here and
Yep.
safe.
Yep.
well loved.
We're abusing it responsibly.
Yeah. So we usually ask how everybody's week's been, but how was your Christmas?
Well, I think I got too many tube socks. The cool thing that I do have to give, and I got to give my daughter a shout out for this. Check out her YouTube channel, Fused Facade. She did a really cool
Wait,
cover.
say it better.
Fused Facade.
Fused Facade.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yep.
that's
She did a really cool cover of Silver Bells and did all of
She
the
did.
production stuff. It was great.
neat.
But no, she got me a pair of Punisher PJs. They're actually sitting over there on top of my basket because when I'm done, I'm gonna.
Nice.
Because
awesome.
you have your own room for
That's
the
right.
first time
In
in 20
years.
Yeah. Sasha has, before we continue on with the Christmas, Sasha says that she has a message for you, Mitch.
Yes,
Oh.
ma'am.
An old co-worker Brian P says to tell you hi. I guess he works with her for Hills and Dales with me for Hills.
Neat.
Yeah. So
Well, hi, Brian P.
yeah, so give him that message back.
I know a couple of Brian P's.
Huh.
Neato. Well, thank you.
Cool.
I wonder if
for the
Sasha's
message.
coming to my comedy show on New Year's Eve at the Brentwood.
We still have 2 of your tickets for that.
Oh my gosh.
Nobody,
Nobody
Yeah.
claimed them, huh?
Not
Nobody
yet,
claimed them.
but they
That's
will.
$30 worth of tickets.
30. Yeah.
Blammo. Awesome show. I've got can I talk about it?
I think it's time to promote
Yeah,
your show,
go
Mitch.
ahead. And then
I
after
posted
that,
I said I was going to be on this podcast
Yeah.
today. And I'll probably self-promote.
Yes.
it's okay.
I think it's time to
It's
promote.
all right, Mitch Gill. Tell us what's going on, Mitch
Tell
Gill.
us about your show, Mitch Gill.
Okay, Mitch Gill's Get a Room Comedy Club is when Monday night, that's New Year's Eve, the last day of 2018. Show starts at 8 p.m. Doors open at 6. It's at the Brentwood here in Caro, and it's just about 2 hours worth of live stand-up comedy. It will be completed by 10 p.m. so you can run home and go to sleep before midnight, or go to a house party and get laid. Whatever.
Or get a cold handy.
Yeah.
Exactly. Whatever you have going on, and tickets are $15. Portion of the proceeds goes to HDC, that's Human Development Commission,
Nice.
right here in Caro. And I think they're going to have a 50-50 raffle. And of course, I'll give away some tickets to the January 25th show and an autographed poster of the evening's show.
Didn't Chris win that last time?
Chris did not last time,
No,
but
2 times ago.
2 times ago.
Oh,
Yeah, when
cool.
he went
Yeah.
for the first time.
It's a very cool poster. It's got my
Okay, now you're getting a little bit wild over there.
these underwear are so tight. Anyhow, the poster is autographed. It's got all the comics pictures on it.
Nice.
And I've said it before that the poster will be worth a lot of money in a couple of years when 1 or 2 of those comics is dead.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Pretty much.
So hopefully they're going down the right path to where they are doing, the New Year's thing and are taking care of themselves.
Yeah. Actually, I haven't lost any of my comics, which is pretty
That's
nice.
good. That's good because you have some really great comics.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think they are.
Yeah.
But how was your Christmas?
Mine was good. It was weird.
Yeah.
Christmas number 2 since the divorce.
Yeah. Yeah.
So and I'm whittling Christmas down to what I think it should be, which is nothing.
Yeah.
I would like to have Thanksgiving dinner and about 9:30 that night go to sleep and wake up January 3rd.
That would be awesome.
Because then I wouldn't have to deal with any of it.
Yeah.
Right.
But no, it was fine. I got a nice shirt for my son, a couple other gifts, and that was good.
Sweet.
It was nice.
Oh,
It was
cool.
and I worked 14 and a half hours on Christmas Day.
Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah. Tough
That-
gig. I had to drive a guy to Grand Rapids
Really?
and eat prime rib with his family.
Cool.
That is pretty rough.
Yeah. It was
Wow.
nice.
But it still was a good thing.
Score.
So what about you, Olivia? How was your Christmas?
Pretty fucking shitty. Next.
I asked this already and I know better, but I figured I'd still ask.
Oh, it's okay.
Nate, how was yours?
Shitty as well.
Oh,
Why did you
Man.
come out to your family that day?
Oh man,
The ball busting continues.
it does. It does.
Well, no, there's a backstory behind that. So my stepdad got me a pair of Star Spangled Banner cowboy boots for Christmas.
Oh
Nice.
my god!
And
Nothing
my-
says American Asian like that.
And my girlfriend is getting me a cowboy hat for my birthday.
Oh, good lord.
Sweet.
Sounds
Sounds
like
like
star-spangled cowboy hat.
sounds like the makings of a perfect birthday costume.
Yeah.
What?
Oh,
Just
yikes.
the boots and the hat?
Your birthday suit, right?
Yes,
Right.
birthday suit.
After
Boots and
you
hat,
get,
that's it.
after you're a certain age, like you just stop wearing that though, because it gets wrinkly and just weird. Or is that just me?
The
You
boots
can-
or the hat?
Both.
The birthday
Duh.
suit.
Oh,
It's 100% wool. I don't think it gets wrinkly. It might get small, but
Does it fit anymore?
yeah. I mean,
Tony
It's not
just bared his
comfortable.
chest hair for those of you keeping score. And he's got quite a trail to the treasure, I must say.
I want to see like a picture of these boots sometime because I just think we need to post it
boots and hats
on
and
the
boots and
page.
hats and
I'll bring
Why
them
don't
next
you
week.
wear them?
Yeah, there
Wear
you
them
go.
here. Wear them for next week's
Because
show.
they're like dress boots.
So
There's no such thing as cowboy dress boots that have the Star Spangled Banner on
I
them.
don't think so. I mean,
sound badass.
Next step up is bedazzling them with diamonds.
No, that only goes around
Like,
the top cuff.
wearing the old
Why? So you can hide them with
Daisy
your pants?
Duke
Yes.
dad shorts.
Mm-hmm.
It's like rhinestone cowboy there.
Rhinestone cowboy.
Gay
Yeah.
is the way.
I'm sorry that your guys' Christmas was kind
the
of
Gasian
poopy.
has come for you.
Oh, jeez.
Spice it
Like
up
a
with those diamond
rhinestone
earrings.
cow, getting
Fuck you.
cards and letters
Gay
from
times two.
people I don't even know, and offers coming over the phone. I remember that because I was a kid when that came out.
Oh,
Neil, that was Glenn Campbell.
was it?
You guys are like, who the fuck?
Oh,
Mitch,
okay.
just leave. Just leave. Go back to the 70s
That's
where
what
you
I,
belong.
that's what I grew up on, Mitch. So that's
Yeah.
you're not supposed to tell everybody how old we are.
I did not grow up on that.
Was
I
it
grew up
before
on
my year
Ozzy
of
and
birth?
yeah.
I love that. That
So-
old mushy stuff is
It
fun.
happens.
yeah.
I'm a rhinestone cowboy.
Wah, wah, wah.
No, more feminine, please, for the Gasian over here.
So I'm sitting here looking at Tony, and he has a cup of tea that has, no kidding, 7 tea bag tags.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7. Wow.
7.
Yeah.
Wow. That's amazing. It looks like a fake teacup. Like,
It tastes great, though.
does it? That's wild.
So you've asked everybody about their Christmas. How's yours, Heather?
That was awesome. Sorry to rub it in, but it was
What'd
fucking
you get?
awesome.
What'd you get?
I got spoiled.
What'd
Super.
you get? Tell us.
Marvin. No, I got Adam did a scavenger hunt for me.
Yeah.
On Christmas Eve, which was our anniversary. So he like did a whole like 10 card scavenger hunt with like really nice little messages and then the clue. So I went through the house looking for everything and I got like magic cards and scratch offs and a Bath and Body Works card, which I fucking scored on today.
Totally.
Oh,
I did.
Yeah.
He gave me a
Congratulations.
$25 card and I got like 10, 12 different things of gels.
75%
Yeah.
off.
Yeah. Hell yeah, I did.
That's great.
I looked at the
Congratulations.
receipt later and I was like, I saved 66 something.
Yeah. It was like,
$66.
Yeah.
yeah,
Wow.
stupid good deal.
You cleaned up on that.
She
soap.
totally
I really
did.
cleaned up. And it smells good too.
I did very good on Bath and Body Works soap at a garage sale.
See?
Yeah, a couple of years ago.
Next year you might be able to
was it
find mine.
half used?
No, it was not. This is about 3 years ago. I'm at a garage sale,
Yeah.
and it was at a house actually right over behind TSC
Okay.
on that street right next to it, not the trailer park. And anyhow, I see this box. God, look at all that soap. That's like Bath and Body Works hotel Bath and Body Works soap. So these are like bigger bars than your average hotel soap.
Yeah.
And 10 cents a bar.
What?
I bought 60 of them.
Holy shit.
I bought 60 bars of Bath and Body Works soap. I took it home to my then wife, Gretchen.
Yeah.
And I says, Gretchen, look at all this Bath and Body Works soap. She's like, shaking her head, no. I'm like, you don't like it? She had gone organic by then. So she's using organic soap. And I says, well, I'm going to put this on the shelf in the guest room, which had become my room because our divorce was pending. And I said, this is going to be my divorce soap.
So I will have it.
I'm going to use this for the first couple of years of divorce, and it'll help me get through that period. And it's slowly washing away 23 years of marriage.
See? Bath and Body Works. Get yourself some of that.
I smell good, too.
See? That's important. When you're divorced, that's important.
Yeah.
You smell ripe. You're not getting anywhere if you're trying again.
Yeah.
No, I was just going to say slightly off topic, but walking in the store makes me gag sometimes.
Yeah, it's pretty strong. I asked him before we went in there if he was going to die because I wanted to make sure because I didn't want to kill him.
No, I think it's very pleasant.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing is when you get to like the fruity stuff in the back, that's okay.
The lilac, I think it's a lilac something or other. It smells really good.
But when you walk through the door and they've got all those really intense, nasty smells,
it's whammo.
It's like going into a Yankee Candle store. That one kills me because it's all open. Like the others, you just kind of got to.
It's like walking into a strip club. It's like, oh yeah, hey, somebody had a pine tree shoved up their hoochie. That's what I want to smell.
I'm so glad I don't go to those places. That's awkward.
They call it something weird. They call it something weird, like, I don't know, fruit on the bottom or something.
Fruit on the bottom.
It's just weird.
Also, Nate.
Yeah.
Waiting to be stirred or something. Yeah.
All bananas and peaches.
Oh, God.
That's the stripper's name.
Bananas and peaches.
I thought you were going to go bigger for an eggplant or something. Suit yourself, bud.
I had a banana and a kiwi earlier.
Oh,
it was delicious.
I had a BLT salad.
Yeah, I had the banana, I had a salad, and then I had the kiwi.
I don't care for kiwi as much.
I like kiwi.
I thought I would. I just
okay, but do you eat it? Do you eat it with the fuzzy stuff on the outside?
No, that would be like eating ball.
Yeah. No. It's the gritty little seeds.
I think would know, but
you got to take the fuzzy stuff off.
I peel the nut skin off of it, and then I like to slice it and eat it with pecans. And it's
you just gotta bite into it like an apple.
My colon will thank me later. No, you can't eat a fucking kiwi like an apple.
Yes, you can.
No,
you can eat the skin. It's not that bad.
I couldn't do it.
No, it's a texture thing.
That's like Adam eating peanuts with the shells on still.
Adam does that.
Okay, that's
I know. That's what I said.
Yeah, I've done that.
Oh, sunflower seeds.
I don't eat the shell because that cuts my throat on the way down. It's like swallowing razor blades.
Yeah, I can't eat sunflower
shell out.
I can't eat sunflower seeds either.
Did you say sunflower seeds?
Let's rephrase that. I do eat sunflower seeds, but I can't eat sunflower seeds with the shell on because the carpet gets dirty.
So you're telling me that sunflower seeds grow in the wild?
Sometimes they need to be trimmed. Speaking of the 70s.
Oh God.
Welcome to tonight's Don't Make This Weird podcast.
Yeah.
Brought to you by 70s porn.
Mitch Gill is in the studio.
Oh,
so you got to do the traditional 70s porn line. Oh, the pizza man's here. Here's the pizza, and here's your pepperoni.
Bud.
Oh man. Oh, I guess Sasha says that the guy that she's talking about, his last name is Peters.
Brian Peters.
Yep.
Brian Peters. Yeah. Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah, she says that she was working on them, trying to get them to go to the comedy show.
They should.
That's what I said. They should
because it will in turn make Sasha look like a fucking genius.
Yes.
See?
Yeah.
She says, "Yeah, you can. I eat the entire kiwi. Just waste of time trying to take the outside layer off." That's what Sasha says.
But you can't eat the whole thing.
It doesn't take long.
It doesn't taste bad. There's no taste.
I don't know.
I have never imagined eating the skin of a kiwi.
I haven't either.
I'm gonna go with no for $500.
But I don't like it at all.
You eat the skin of an apple.
It depends.
Yeah,
on
but
what
it's
you
not
like.
fuzzy.
hairy and brown. Jesus Christ.
But peaches are fuzzy, and you eat that.
Thank you.
But I wouldn't eat the. I'm not.
Yeah, no, not the kiwi. I'll try. I'll taste it next time. I'll try it.
Mitch. Hey, this kiwi skin's pretty good.
Nah, I feel like he'd just shove the whole thing in his mouth without taking a bite.
Walk in, find Nate with two kiwis next to each other, trying to put them in it. Hey, are you teabagging yourself?
It's the new thing called key bagging.
Key bagging. I like
To imagine,
Sweet and fuzzy.
All the kids are doing it.
no, to imagine what Mark would be doing to him would be with a Tic Tac in between the kiwis.
She is out for blood today.
Sweet and fresh
He's
breath.
not giving it back though.
Fresh breath and fuzzy.
All right, so what's good in banana peel?
What's good in a banana? It's good for mulch.
Mulch. But isn't there something good for you in banana peel?
Let's look it up.
Yeah.
I think, don't you rub banana peel on something and
You
it
can-
does something?
I rub it on my nipples.
And
The things you don't want to know.
It makes them hard.
he rubs it all over that whole the aerial.
The aerial.
Oh, Ariel.
The areola,
Okay.
yeah.
So we're gonna find out here what's good.
GTS that shit.
I know that there's a serotonin in bananas.
Antioxidants and vitamin C. Can help
That's
reduce the appearance of wrinkles if you rub it on your face.
See, my nipples are not wrinkly.
that's it. That's the face rubbing thing. Yeah.
Also,
helps your
when you're
teeth.
but
What?
when you're
Helps your
silver
teeth.
Whitens your teeth, doesn't it?
and when
Yeah.
the silver begins to tarnish, you can use that on rub it on that.
No
That's it.
kidding.
It
Done peeling
also
bananas, I made them
removes
whole.
warts. So teeth then warts, not the other way around.
No shit.
And potassium helps clean the metal objects.
And Arnold Schwarzenegger especially likes him because that's not what he likes to get into with his Hummer. Is oxidants, antioxidants.
Oh, God.
I was driving home and I got into an antioxidant.
Oh man.
I just wanted to say ox.
Wow.
I just wanted to talk like him.
Yeah, just
I
for
don't
a
blame
second.
I've never tried, but I think it'd be hilarious.
Get to the chopper.
So, who's coming? Are you coming to the show New Year's Eve?
I am.
yeah.
You both are?
Yeah.
Speaking of that, we're having
I feel special.
after the show, we're having a New Year's Eve party, and you're more than welcome to come.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We're gonna make some food, maybe some gluten-free stuff.
Yeah.
Wow. At
Fat
the
kid.
world headquarters studios of Don't Make This Weird.
Yeah, that's right.
And Mitch's Fake Radio.
And Mitch's Fake Radio.
Far out. I might
Yeah.
come for a little bit because I have to actually work. Just found out today. My boss asked me if I wanted to work New Year's Day.
Right.
And so I'm going to work 7 to 3 with
Wow.
a guy that's spending the night there. A resident. Please don't make assumptions. But he we're gonna hang out, go do something for the day. Yeah, I kind of just set that up, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a
You,
little bit,
okay.
but you quickly drew back.
I
Yeah.
backpedaled,
you retracted it.
but so that'll be cool. Yeah, well, thank you for the invitation.
Yeah, come
Absolutely.
hang out. If any of your comedian friends want to come hang out too,
Yeah,
they can. But
They're probably
they
gonna
probably got stuff going on.
they're probably gonna split and
I
try
don't
to get
blame
back
them.
to Detroit
They're
or
probably cool like that and don't
or-
want to hang out with people.
Yeah.
wherever.
Weird.
Well, I don't know. Diego Atanasio, he might hang. Blaine Hill, he will not. He will book.
Right.
Megan Coddington Heath, she is a lesbian mother of 3, and she will
That's a lot.
split.
Right.
And P. Gaines, Patrick Donnell Gaines from Flint, he'll probably split. So
Yeah.
Diego is a maybe, and Mitch is probably a maybe. I got to break down I break it down now. I got to break down all my gear and pack it up and get it out of there.
Right.
I know a guy that can possibly help you with that.
Really, you helped last time. You were awesome, man. You were like my knight in shining armor, coming to my emotional rescue.
It's the banana peels on my nipples.
Was that it?
Yes.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
I don't think that helps with anything, but I don't know. I've never done it.
My nipples are not wrinkly. I'm just saying.
There hasn't been an antioxidant near nipples in years, thanks to the banana peels.
So, guys, if you haven't checked out Mitch's Get a Room Comedy Club, Mitch Gill's Get a Room Comedy Club, or Mitch's Fake Radio.
That's right.
That's where I was going with it first, but I was like, which is more important?
Thank you. And Fake Radio is not on the radio on the last Monday of the month, like usual. Yeah. Episode 8 is not happening because I'm live at the Brentwood.
Yeah. That's okay, though. We understand.
Yeah.
So you can listen to Mitch if you go to the show.
Yeah. Come see me live rather than listening to me on Fake Radio.
Yeah.
We're gonna post up those tickets on the Don't Make This Weird page. We've got 2 tickets available. That's $30. I mean,
and then wait, let me get it even better.
Go ahead.
Take those tickets to the Brentwood, present them, and they act as $2 off coupons for the buffet at Brentwood for New Year's Eve.
Nice.
Come eat, drink, and be merry.
That's really cool. Yeah.
Laugh your ass off. Get your New Year's resolution started.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See?
So you can puss out 11 days later.
These are the last dough balls I'm going to eat for all of 2019.
So I better use my coupon.
That's right.
That's right.
I'm gluten-free, so I don't eat the dough balls.
Me either.
All I could do is dip them in the sauce and lick the balls
You
off.
did that last time. You licked them off my balls.
Wow, they look just like kiwis. It's crazy.
Nathan would dive right in.
She even used your full name. Well,
no, not even.
That is a show of affection.
Yeah, that's right.
Nice.
It's not even close. Yeah, there you go.
Are we talking about my balls or Mitch licking them?
Oh,
both.
Or the poor kiwis.
Hello, both.
Poor kiwis. Them
Motor
poor
boat
kiwis.
those shits.
You know what? I'll tell you what is interesting about kiwis is if you keep them long enough, they do get old and they do wrinkle. Because the kiwi I ate tonight,
if you rub bananas on them, they won't.
Oh, I was really hoping you'd head that towards like alcohol, except for like some homemade shit.
I peeled the kiwis and revealed the beautiful green inside of the kiwi, but I cut off all the wrinkly brown nut-like skin.
So is that kind of like old people? You peel them back and they're green on the inside?
I don't know. Oh. Got a knife? Let's see.
Yeah,
actually, I'm old AF. Old AF.
Old AF.
Old as fuck.
Yeah.
That's what AF.
For those that don't understand.
Yeah.
Well, you were looking at the Gasian like he doesn't fucking understand. I got it, Mitch. I got it.
It's just making sure you're good. Just looking out for you, man. So grumpy. Usually you're not so grumpy when you come out.
It's Olivia's fault.
It's because Olivia's been riding him hard.
Wow.
No, Mark has been riding it hard.
Yeah, I was going to say Mark.
What?
Wait,
Mark has been riding you hard?
Yeah, we talked about this at the table.
You said I was riding him hard. I'm a girl.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
gay.
that's right.
She was riding him hard. Let me check. Hold on. Yeah. Oh, God, he's soaking wet. She rode him hard and put him away wet.
Nah, his ass is just roasting.
It's on fire.
It's full of kiwi.
Are we having Chinese tonight?
I can smell it from here.
At least one.
Well, you're the closest one, so.
I'm thinking Asian
I should probably
gourmet.
switch spots with Tony then. It might make you feel better.
We're having one
Maybe.
hung low.
Something wrong. We too low.
Holy fuck.
Bang ding ow.
Come on, some young guy.
No, it's cream of some young guy. Get it right.
Oh, that's right. A spew of some old foo.
Fuck you then. Oh, man.
Welcome to the politically correct hour of the Don't Make This Weird podcast.
Oh, no.
Just the right amount of racism.
Don't make this weird. Brought to you by just the right amount of racism.
There we go. So if you guys like what you're listening to, you can catch us on the Solid State Radio.
That's right.
SolidStateRadio.net, actually. And they're out of Lapeer. And you can also catch Mitch's Fake Radio on Solid State Radio also. And when do they air you?
I think it was like Fridays at 7:00
Okay.
for a while until they got caught up. And then I don't know what they're maybe it will be once a month. Who knows? I have to talk to Sean and Adam about that.
Our boys over there at Solid State, and they do the Armchair Athletes.
Yep, host of the Armchair Athletes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's
That's a
lots
fun
of
show.
Lots of different shows that you can catch on SolidStateRadio.net.
You've been on that show, haven't you?
Yes, several times. That was actually my first experience of fake radio was with them, and it was a lot of fun. And then I got hooked up with you guys, and
nice.
You were nice enough to say, "Hey, Mitch, you should have your own podcast." I'm like, what?
You're welcome. That was my genius.
It was.
Yeah, that was all her.
I was like, really, you know who would be great to have their own? And I was right.
Well, thank you.
I was right. And I think that maybe if you don't mind, maybe we could play something funny from your show.
Absolutely. Anything you want.
I'll have Tony go ahead and take a look and see what he's got that we have put up for your show. And
it just
empty his recycle bin first.
Please don't delete everything.
Oh God, please don't.
He could. He could with no problem.
Yeah. So you've got so many things that are just awesome. So.
Yeah. I hope people get a chance to tune in and check it out sometime. It's just silliness, and I'm going to work on my talk topics and make them tighter.
Yeah.
More on point and more concise. And then dump out and go to something pre-recorded that we had fun producing. I love doing this stuff with Tony. He's a great soundboard for me to bounce ideas off of, and he will encourage me when I'm being especially childish and
absolutely.
And then we'll get something on to the to stick to tape.
Well, I think so far the running theme is the whole gluten-free and eating healthy thus far from all the stuff that we've talked about. So I think I'm going to do the gluten-free advisory board.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
One of my sponsors right here on the Don't Make This Weird podcast. A message from the Gluten-Free Advisory Board. Are you sluggish at work? Often feel somewhat clueless? I got to send a fix to our Omaha branch. Do I do it face up or face down?
Face up, Marvin. Face up.
Okay.
Lift your head, Marvin. Look up here. Look up here.
What?
Good job, Marvin. I'll push send.
Are you tired and feel like there's just not much going on upstairs? So you put the coffee in here first, then the filter?
Marvin, no. Forget it. That's going to be your pot of coffee.
This tastes gritty.
It's your fault, Marvin.
I want to mail my George Michael fan letter. Does it go in the outbox or in the inbox? The inbox, right?
Outbox, Marvin. George Michael's dead.
What?
I said outbox.
George Michael's dead.
You're still eating gluten, aren't you, Marvin?
Yeah, I just had a donut and my fingers are all sticky. It was yummy.
Eating wheat is making you stupid, Marvin.
I'm stupid?
Dumb as a bag of rocks. Bag of rocks, Marvin.
When humans eat wheat, it causes brain fog, drowsiness, and weight gain. And quite frankly, makes you dumb as a bag of rocks. I like rocks. If you lick them, you can see the colors. Where's the bag? To learn more about the harmful effects of gluten that comes from eating wheat, read the book Wheat Belly by cardiologist Dr. William Davis, and listen to Mitch's Fake Radio, a message from the Gluten-Free Advisory Board and this program.
Thank you, announcer guy.
You're welcome. Well, thank you.
Great stuff. Oh my
That was
gosh.
fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's just something, just a glimpse of what you can hear on Mitch's Fake Radio. Of course, you can't hear it this New Year's or because it's during your Mitch Gill's Get a Room Comedy Club. See, there I go again.
That's right. It'll be back in January. In fact, I'm going to pull my calendar out. It's funny about the gluten-free. That will happen on January 28th will be the next episode of Mitch's Fake Radio.
All right.
Right here on the
Strange Friends Media.
Strange Friends Media Group Network.
That's right.
So you got Sean Cantwell and Adam Harahawk.
Yeah.
And Adam did a post on Facebook saying that he felt terrible. He was all run down. It was, just felt like shit. And I said, give up wheat.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what everything tastes like, man. You've tasted everything a million times.
Right.
Right.
Just give it up for a while and it could change your life.
Yeah.
You know, so
It really does. It's a
I
big
don't know.
difference. I know, like, obviously, I've got EpiPens in case I go into anaphylactic shock, but I do know when I do have something that's got wheaten and I didn't realize it.
Oh,
'Cause
really?
I get super tired.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll just crash ya.
extremely. And it's scary. Like, I miss having the convenience of being able to just make a sandwich with regular bread instead of, but it's not, I don't miss that. I don't miss
Yeah.
being tired and feeling like crap all the time. So.
Yeah, it didn't take long to not miss bread.
Yeah.
Because
You get
I
used
just
to it.
had in my mind there's other ways to get that sandwich stuff or
Yeah.
whatever food into my mouth other than bread.
Right.
It's like, how am I going to get that off the plate into my mouth without bread?
Right.
It's not going to work.
Right.
Wait a minute, there's a fork? Oh, come on. That's a myth.
That's weird. I've never heard of this fork.
A fork? There's lettuce? You mean I could wrap something in a lettuce?
Right. There's such a thing.
I guess that would hold the meat and cheese
Right.
and Miracle Whip and mustard and onions. Roll it all up and eat it.
Yeah.
You know?
Do that.
I mean, you could. So anyhow, I replied to Adam's thing, but he probably won't be able to see it through the wall of wheat between his eyes and the smartphone.
Right.
Right.
If this bread was a little thinner, I could probably read it, but
I mean, there's definitely something to it because you and I have talked about it several times. And I mean, I can definitely tell when, I've had way more bread and gluten stuff than I should have. And I'm giving it a hell of a go.
Good for you.
Because it's hard because literally gluten is everywhere.
It is. And I think that in a conspiracy realm or thinking like in a conspiracy manner,
that
they put it in everything to keep you feeling like shit, to keep you going to the doctor, to keep you using insurance, to keep you getting on pills through different prescriptions, to keep you just feeling bad. That's the way I think the whole big system wants everybody to feel like shit all the time.
Well, and
I don't go to the doctor for anything like ever.
Yeah. Do you notice that you feel so much better?
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. It's going to be 8 years in March, and
Wow.
And I'm still just as serious about it as I was back then. I'm not as militant about it because I got crazy there for a while.
Yeah.
But I still just would not eat it because I know I'll instantly feel like shit. I'll feel bloated. I'll get heartburn. I'll get sleepy.
Yeah.
I'll just get brain fog. I get very spaced out.
Yeah.
And just feel stupid. But I don't know. I'll even notice like today for a while around in the 2:00 hour, which often happens after lunch with anybody eating a regular lunch, I did get a little sleepy.
Yeah.
But I was typing and I had a document thing I had to type and I stayed awake and I kept typing and I was noticing, I thought, geez, I'm sleepy, but I still have sharpness in my brain. And I was like physically noticing it, mentally noticing it. Like, this is pretty cool. I can physically be tired, but still have my shit together, my wits about me to do what I need to do.
Awesome.
And that, I mean, just as that's just like a little winning thing.
And there's so many more like restaurants and stuff now and more options for people that are gluten-free. And that's cool. I know in Bay City, the Stock Pot,
Never been there.
Oh, you should try it.
Wait a minute. Yeah. It's on Washington.
It's like a diner and it's got purple like seats and.
Is that just past? It's on Washington.
I
just
think so.
Past
It's like
the
it's
State Theater?
retro kind of.
On the left.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
Yep, they've got a really good gluten-free menu. Uno's, that place has a gluten-free menu.
Really?
There's all kinds of different places now that do.
And I urge people, if you want to try it, don't be afraid to go off menu and say, hey, can you take some, chicken breast and throw it on the grill for me, season it up.
Yeah.
And bring me that along with a nice side salad or some rice or, a baked potato, or some steamed vegetables, season them up. And most places will go, oh yeah, we can do that. a lot of places will say, no, we put gravy on everything.
Right.
Fuck off. You know?
That's what was great about having that breakfast this morning, because I was just impressed by it. Because I'm
what
thinking,
was the green stuff? Was it salsa?
I want to say
No.
it was like parsley or some sort of,
It's like a
herb.
Yeah,
Mm.
but it was
On there,
like
but-
chives. Fine.
No, it was really, really fine.
Really?
But
It was.
whatever it was delicious. And I'm hoping that they're listening, because we told them that we were going to give them a shout out tonight. But
Yeah.
So this is next to
The healthy habits.
healthy. It's upstairs, is it? or-
downstairs.
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 There's a barber shop right in there, and then right next is them, and then Healthy Habits is in there too, which they also have a lot of gluten-free stuff in there.
Yeah,
too.
my brand new ex-wife Gretchen used to work there.
Oh, really? Okay.
But she was in the old store downtown where the
Downtown.
brand new, elaborate, beautiful cheese house is.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Crazy.
I wish like heck they would have taken advantage of that the big tower
yeah.
that they have. Why didn't they make that 10 stories?
Yeah.
A little bit bigger, 10 stories, and people could go up and take pictures and see and have an observation deck for all over Frankenmuth.
Oh, they should have.
You know, big glass walls.
Yeah.
And maybe even had take a cue from the Sears Tower in
Yeah.
Chicago and have that glass block that
Yeah.
comes
That
out of the
would've been
building.
cool. Yeah.
That they could have kind of capitalized on that.
I think
think.
so too.
It would have been neat. 'cause-
Huh.
I don't know. Bless you.
It's a good
Back to
idea.
the whole food thing is like, I realized that going vegan, I also feel a lot healthier.
Oh yeah.
Like I was
How
vegetarian.
long?
Not very long. I became a vegetarian at the new year, this past year. So I haven't eaten meat all year. But at the beginning of December, I went vegan. And I don't know, I feel a lot healthier not eating like processed foods. Like a lot of people
Mhm.
don't think milk is processed, like
Oh yeah.
Pop-Tarts or something. But like the fact that it's not from the earth itself
Yeah.
Yeah.
is
I
what really helps.
don't like to eat anything that's been whipped into a powder and then made back into food.
Yeah.
Right.
I'd rather do the chewing myself. So you're vegan, but you do still like to eat things that look like meat, like specifically balls, because you like to eat kiwi with the skin on
That's
them.
Nathan.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Nathaniel. Sorry.
That's
I'm not the one
cool.
you gotta be sorry to. That's my mother.
Jeez.
You know, it just comes out. I have a lot of family
She doesn't like
members.
people calling me Nathan because it's not my name.
All right, Nathan.
Oh, jeez.
And now
That was
you're
a
working
total
at
mom
Biscuits.
tone, too.
Oh, she's listening. I don't know.
Yeah, I
know Yeah, she just- would
be. She told me she would be.
Just changing
Hey,
up
add
your
it to the Sorry
diet.
list.
Yeah.
I apologize in advance. Sorry, Nathan's mom.
Well, I mean,
account for another name. Same one.
our nutritionist friend Hannah said you have to eat the colors of the rainbow. And she's like 9 times out of 10, if you're doing that with processed foods, they're fake color. You can't do
Oh.
that.
My favorite though was colored carrots.
Yes.
You can get multicolored carrots, and it's all natural.
I grow them all the time in my garden.
Oh, why haven't you
Purple
given me any?
carrots and
They're literally in the top drawer of the refrigerator.
I call dibs.
They're dragon carrots and they're rainbow carrots. Nate would like the rainbow.
He can taste the
All right,
rainbow.
so you bypassed the dragon carrots, but said I'd like the rainbow ones. All right,
Yeah,
I
your
see how
earrings
it
really
is.
show it.
Actually, I saw those carrots, and some of them are ribbed for your pleasure.
Yes.
I mean, could your pants get any tighter?
Are they studded?
So today I had pickled tomatoes. They were like yellow, like a firm yellow tomato. They were actually on the salad bar at Brentwood today.
I like how you look at
Huh.
Nate when you say firm and yellow.
Ooh,
I got an
Nah,
we
he
have
likes it
winner.
blue.
That's nice.
So pickled tomatoes.
Yeah, they were delicious.
Hmm.
They were like firmer tomato, and they were pickled. And I'm salivating right now
What do you
because
think of pickle?
Yeah, so
They
am I,
were-
because you guys keep talking about balls. Fuck.
they actually taste like. They actually tasted more
Make
like
it a little
banana,
loose.
like banana peppers.
Really?
These tomatoes, and I would.
Oh,
I'd almost like to find out where they sell them because
I thought he was gonna say banana, and I was like, that's probably what Nathan practices on. Nathaniel.
Yeah.
I'm not a
Good.
big fan of pickled things.
No.
Oh my
Oh God, I
gosh.
love pickles.
Before I went for surgery, like pickle juice was like I kept drinking that.
Pickle
all
juice
the
is fine.
time.
Pickle juice
Goes
is
with
fine.
pickle
It goes
juice.
great with tequila too.
No, it does not. That is not the truth. That is the worst combination known to man.
Shout out to our friend Lydia.
Lydia, I love you, Lydia, but I will never trust you
We love you,
when it
Lydia.
comes to any kind of drink.
I will
again.
trust you. That makes me the better friend.
I have never.
She understands.
I think I had like literally 2 shots of tequila my whole 35
Don't do it
years
ever
of
again.
drinking. No, it's never going to happen again.
You
I
don't
don't
drink.
drink anymore.
Yeah, neither do
Yeah.
I
I.
quit. In fact, it'll be 4 years New Year's Eve.
Wow,
Awesome.
congratulations.
Thank you.
I can't.
You quit on one of the
gotta drink.
hardest times to quit.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, actually, it was New
After.
Year's Day. I had a
Gotcha.
couple of cocktails New Year's Eve, and then I said, you know what? I think that's it.
Yeah.
I think I'm done. I don't think I'm going to drink anymore. I woke up the next morning. I'm like, oh, this is fucking weird.
No,
don't
I
drink
found out I
anymore.
had tacos New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
And I became a vegetarian the next day.
Okay.
Wow.
I mean, if you're gonna go out on a high note, tacos. I mean,
Right.
Yeah.
I would have steak, man.
Yeah, steak's a bitch.
So
How about this? Do you eat those fake those vegan burgers and
Like
shit like that? They
Morningstar
sell.
and-
Those are pretty
used
good,
to.
actually.
Yeah,
I used to, and like they are really good because I get the spicy black bean ones,
yeah.
like in the freezer section or whatever. But like after eating one of those every single day for a couple months, they get really old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I don't like I try to eat like less carbs, so I don't eat them with a bun. So it's just a patty with a little bit of ketchup and call it good.
Yeah.
I feel like every time I pick them up and look at them in the store, I feel like it just like feels like it's too processed for me.
No, yeah, I get
Like
that.
this is too processed. I like to just do my chewing for myself, you know. I like to eat salads and
Yeah.
vegetables. Like I quit eating meat Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah.
And I'm eating vegetables Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So
Mhm.
it's essentially salads, and I shit wonderfully.
That's always a good thing.
It is.
I never realized how much I missed that until after surgery.
Oh,
Tony's been shitting too
I really-
much.
No.
I'm a regular guy. What can you say?
I am too.
You are
It's,
irregular, my friend.
I am
Last night was awful.
I am so glad I was late for the podcast because that's what I was doing before I got here.
Sometimes you just gotta.
And I was in the bathroom all alone at home. I went, man, am I glad I did this before I went in the studio?
We are too.
I bet you are.
Yeah. I was killing Nate last night. It was great.
I
I'm
was-
killing Shelby too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he already
Eh.
stinks, so it's okay.
He's not on here saying
Yeah, I'm pretty
anything
sure you
tonight.
shook the garage.
You're welcome.
Oh,
Bad grandpa the car.
that
You
reminds
stood
me.
in front of the door.
This reminds me because Adam and I, when we went out and had our family Christmas and stuff, like there was beans at both places, and he ate them. And I finally came up with the slogan. Hold on.
What is your slogan?
No beans, no.
No beans, no.
And I told him that
That's funny.
because he's stinky. He was so bad. I was literally almost crying. I was just like, I can't do this anymore.
That
Was
was
it like no beans, no exclamation
Like as
point?
in no means no, but
Yeah.
no beans, no.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he thought I was being funny. And then he's like, well, you can go
That is
sleep on
pretty
that couch or no, he goes, I can go sleep on the couch then. And I was like, no, I'll suffer through your stench.
You can sleep in the garage.
No, you don't know
Actually,
how
you
many
don't have a
times.
garage. I mean, just get the fuck out
But
of
we're at my family's and he's just like ripping them right at the table and it was so horrible.
No,
So
you don't know how
bad.
many times my dad has come out of the room at like 11 at night and he's like, man, will you move? I was like, what? He's like, I'm sleeping on the couch tonight. I was like, you can take my bed if you want. I'll sleep on the couch.
Oh, jeez. No beans.
Vice
no.
versa too. My mom walks out sometimes.
So, because he has bad gas,
Yeah, and sometimes my mom has bad gas. So
I
my
would
dad
not.
walks out.
I would not let him have my bed if he's going to go in there
No
and
more
fart it
gluten.
up.
Yeah, no farting it up.
You go in there and sit down on your bed, and a bunch
I mean,
of
at
old
least
fart
it's
comes squishing
mutual.
out.
Like,
Mm,
at least
I
one of them
guess.
doesn't put up with it, and the other one's like, nah, screw you. Like, they both say screw you.
No,
Like-
I was like,
You know,
I
I'll
can't
fuck
go
off. I'm
sleep
going somewhere
without.
else then.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm like, no, you can't go sleep on the couch. I'll suffer through this. I just need a gas mask. No beans, no.
Yeah.
People.
No beans, no. You ever fart posture? Lay on, let's see, you lay on your left side and you raise your right knee up to your chest with your left leg straightened. And
when are you launching it across the room?
well, I've dubbed it fart posturing because you will actually invite the farts to exit.
I thought laying on your stomach did that because gas rises.
Right.
So you lay on your
No, you're gonna want to just go ahead.
Just downward dog that shit.
Just let,
no, or like lay your head off the bed, like put your head on the floor, lay your legs on the bed.
Olivia, lay down. Okay, there you go. Now, raise your.
I'm still here.
Fart posture. Look at
I'm really glad she didn't lay down there because I was afraid Nate was going to teabag her.
No, all right, let's do this.
Key back.
She's like, let's do this.
Nah, he's too gay for that.
Zing.
I know.
Zingers.
I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm going to do my best. I've never even fucking met her. I'm not going to piss her off. I'll tell you right now.
Oh, she's a tough
It's hard
chick.
to
She
do
can
that in the
handle it.
first place. Don't bother.
She can handle it. She's a tough chick.
Yeah.
That's cool. So what's your origin? Why are you part of this group? Who are you? What's your story? I mean, I walk in, you've got toilet paper in hand. I know nothing past that. Now I know you're a vegan.
Welcome to the show.
I know you're a Nate Ballbuster. I know you like the feel and taste of kiwis unwrapped.
I never said
what
feel them up. There's a dip.
I am building
that for
a
you.
catalog of information about you, but I don't know shit about you. Who are you? What's your story?
Nah, one day in church, Tony just comes up to me. He's like, "Hey, I got like this podcast thing going." He like tells me a little bit about it and says like,
You never got the creepy old guy vibe from him at all?
"No, okay." So the first time we ever met, though, we started bonding over baking because I brought it.
Okay, well, that
I brought
would
in some
immediately
muffins.
disarm the creepy old guy vibe.
Yeah.
It's okay. He's into baking. It's all right.
No, because I like made these.
I know he's wearing a G-string, but it's okay. He's into baking.
Gimp suit. Thank you very much.
I made these muffins, and he was like, "Dude, I gotta get the recipe." I was like, "Well, I have it on the top of my tongue right now, so like I'll just spit it out for you."
Yeah.
So like wrote it down. We like traded recipes, and like I don't know. I think maybe a couple weeks later, he like starts talking to me about this podcast, and then it like went right over my head. Totally forgot about it. And then a month later, or something like that, he's like, "So you want to join?" I was like, "Join what?" And then so he like retells me about it. And I was like, yeah, sure. And I had no idea what I was getting into.
Yeah.
Like, never heard a podcast in my life. Didn't know the name of it.
Podcast, period?
Yeah.
Wow. And how old are you?
17.
Well, I thought it was like a hardwired right into a 17-year-old to know pretty much everything about the internet.
No.
No, I don't.
Are you Amish? What is your deal? Jesus Christ.
So, but then I didn't know the name of it. Didn't know what I was getting into. Like, I've heard of a podcast, but didn't know what it was all about until the first day here. And we get on the air and I'm like, what the fuck? But it's weird enough because I'm weird. So I just kind of stayed and here I am.
Yeah. Good for you.
Call him Nathaniel Gay.
That's awesome.
Got his name right this time. I'm proud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About as proud as he is right now.
Yeah.
Did she say as hard as he is?
Did you just fart it up on the chair?
Yes, I did.
The guest
So
chair?
sorry.
That leather rippled.
He's saying he's sorry.
Made his
Sorry,
butt cheeks
farted it
jiggle.
up.
That's how he likes it.
I really just thought you said made his butt cheese jiggle, and I'm like, what is going on around here?
No
God.
beans, no.
No beans, no.
It goes great with my banana peel nipples.
Yeah, but top secret, my parents don't know, so keep
Oh,
that on the DL.
That's on the deal.
Please and thank you.
Right.
He was driving home and he got rear-ended in an antioxidant.
Antioxidant. Oh my god. Just the best. So you know how on the holidays where you eat all the goodies and you do all that stuff. So I tried a little bit of stuff because Adam's mom baked me a whole bunch of gluten-free cookies.
Oh yeah.
So I had some stuff. And I'm going, oh my god, I probably gained some weight from this. No, I lost 3 more pounds. I was like,
Did
oh,
you?
Yeah.
Wow, that's
So-
nice.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
I haven't been on the scales. I got to get on them and see
Oh.
what's going on. I think I may have gained some because I was drinking eggnog.
I had some, like a very little bit, but I had
It's
some
so,
too.
So sweet.
It is.
It is a train wreck of
It is.
sweetness.
Yeah.
Adam's mom came out with like a little teeny tiny shot glass mixed with part milk and part eggnog for
That's
me.
right.
Yeah.
Put them in your
So
mouth.
she's like, here you go.
But actually, I took some
knows how many can he fit?
frozen blueberries and I put them into the eggnog.
Yeah.
And that was
That sounds pretty good,
That was
actually.
very
It's not like
good.
I'm gonna eat them. I'm vegan.
what are those? What
They're
are
his
those?
mini balls.
Yogurt covered raisins.
Yogurt covered raisins.
I think
I
it's just
will-
white
It's like
chocolate.
enough to get him turned on.
Yeah.
Not enjoy the pleasure.
I will pass.
1, 2. How many can you fit? Like 10?
She's holding 2 above his
Mouth
mouth.
Trying
wide
to shove
open,
them
mouth
in.
She's trying to
wide.
teabag him with a yogurt covered raisin.
They're the size of rat balls.
No, have you ever heard the song? It's It's by Cupcake. It's called Deep Throat.
No,
No,
I've never heard of cupcake or that.
No. I've
It's
heard
so
of
inappropriate,
cake
but it's so funny.
going the distance.
Oh my god, that is such a good song.
She's passionate about cake.
I'm not close to you, but we're high-fiving in the air.
Fuck yeah, that is such a good song. And what is
Cake
it?
is a great band.
Is it short
Cake is.
skirt, long jacket?
Yeah.
Oh,
I love a girl who uses a
Yes.
machete to cut through red tape. She wears a short skirt with a long jacket. Yeah, that's
Such
a
a
great
good bop.
song.
Yes.
no, but anyways, Deep Throat. It goes like mouth wide open. And I feel like that's neat right now with those reasons.
Have you heard Cake's version of Strangers in the Night?
Yes.
Mhm.
Great song. Great
Yeah,
song.
I like them a lot. I got them off of the Columbia House.
Did you
You're-
really?
Scammed them.
Your Columbia House extortion racket.
Oh,
I
my
did.
God.
I totally did. My mom wrote them and she was like, she's only 15. She's not paying you. And I had a whole bunch of CDs from them and they were trying to collect on me. And
They
she's like,
must
"No."
have gotten millions of
Oh, I'm
letters
sure.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sure.
angry parents.
Oh, yeah. She was
Another-
like, she's not paying. It's not happening.
And then it's like, Mom, I don't have to get that anymore because there's this new thing. It's called Napster. It's incredible. I can't. I think we can use our DSL.
Actually, I didn't have a computer growing up.
No.
I didn't get my first computer and internet until I was like 23.
Wow.
Yeah.
I had to buy my own computer. Of course, I tried to build one. It didn't work out so well.
No.
I mean, I had to buy my own jewel if that counts.
It's a different day. It's a different day and age.
It definitely is.
We created the internet. Damn it. You're welcome.
In all honesty, though, like I don't use it as much as a lot of other people my age. Like, yeah, I'll go on it, but I mean, I have no like. What was it? My mom and I went to see a musical, and I forgot my phone at home, and we were gone for over 12 hours, and I didn't have a problem. Like, I know 12 hours doesn't seem like very long, but like
No,
a lot of people would be dying after 2, especially because it was a 2-hour drive.
Well, and that's what's funny about it is I got a neat little phone stand thing for the car now, so I can watch movies and drive because I abuse responsibly.
Oh, it's so bad.
But
I hate riding with you when you do this shit.
no, it's great
Being
because
honest.
I can literally just throw it in there and forget about it. So if one of my kids call because I left the house 5 minutes ago,
Yeah.
I can just be like, "Bloop, what's up?"
Mm-hmm.
Instead of
We're
fishing through my pocket or trying to pull it out of the.
we're so attuned to screens. It's like I was
Yes.
driving a Chrysler Pacifica, a newer one,
Mhm.
and it's got the dashboard screen on it. That's the radio, and then you put it in reverse, and boom,
There's your camera.
there's a
Backup
whole camera showing you the back of the car, like a whole area, like farther than your peripheral.
Yeah.
And everything. It's amazing. And I just wish it stayed on for the front view because I would watch that more than I would through the windshield.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's not how that worked,
No.
Mitch.
I would just as soon it be a tank and be completely enclosed and just watch a screen through the front.
See Mitch driving around in a bulletproof Escalade. Nobody wants to play with me.
I've only gotten 2 accidents today.
Oh my.
It's
No,
the
but the
future.
neat thing about screens is like, you know how iPhone, okay, maybe you don't know, but anyways, iPhones, you can turn like the night shift on.
Yeah.
And then it turns
Yeah.
like your screen yellow, and it's actually better for your eyes and your brain. So then when you go to like watch TV after so long, like your head hurts because TVs and like other
The
phones
blue.
and other like computers and stuff like that have all of the,
RGB.
yeah, that, whatever
The blue screen.
Gay Boy said.
Roy G. Biv.
In the screen, and that's what hurts your eyes. But then if you turn it to like the yellow screen on your phone, like it helps it.
Yeah, you can
I
do
guess-
that with the
I don't know how to do
Kindles
that.
too.
You can get a coating on your glasses if you look at screens a lot.
Yeah.
Help
And
your
so,
eyes,
like-
so it's not so bad.
Yeah, because even in like nursing, like they're switching the lights from like blue lights to yellow lights
Yeah.
for like brain injured patients to help them out
Oh,
with their
cool.
eyes and brain and stuff like
Wow.
that.
Really?
Interesting.
So if you switch it to yellow on your phone and then you go to watch TV, you can only watch it for so long. So like that helps me not watch it for a super long
Yeah.
time. Like I can't do much more than a movie
Right.
or something like that. because my head
That's
just
good
hurts.
because people are so in. It's always on the screen.
Yeah.
And did you see that thing? I think it was Sobe. I think it might have been Life Water that was doing a whole thing for giving you like an old flip phone.
Yeah.
And that you weren't allowed to go on a smartphone or have a smartphone for a year.
Yeah, Adam actually tagged me in that.
Yeah, it's already been. They already did the contest or whatever to be able to do it.
Yeah.
But you could use your computer still.
Yeah.
But you couldn't have a smartphone. You could just have your flip phone to where you could just text and call, and that was it.
Yeah, that would work.
I
think you'd do fine. That's
I
funny
think
you're
so.
talking about the color in that because my poster for my next show for January 25th, I decided to use a black and white picture of me on it, and it says black and white me says come to my comedy show January 25th 2019. Don't worry, this show is in color.
Oh jeez, that's awesome.
That's funny.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. That was the joke on the poster, and the rest of it's all serious.
So it's going to be a multi ethical show.
I try to do that. I try to have
Asians and Gasians.
Well, let's see. I have a black guy, and I have I think he's Italian.
And he's white on the poster, isn't he?
And then
He's black from the waist down.
Joanna Miranda.
Not
I think
Nathaniel.
I don't know what she is. She's ethnic of some sort. And then Mike Ball and me, we're the two super white guys on the show.
Like Conan O'Brien white.
Yeah.
Oh, I listened to Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend
Did
with
you
Dak
really?
Shepard. I listened to that.
And what did you think?
I thought it was good.
It's a delightful
liked
show.
it.
I loved it.
I really did. I really liked it a lot.
I'm so glad you guys listened to
We
it.
did take a chance. I took your advice and I listened to it.
Well, thank you. I like it. Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend. It's a new podcast.
Oh, Tony just got nut chat.
So Nathan threw the yogurt coated raisin bag from
That's how we like
from
said.
Country View Bulk Food Store across the room, and the bag went across the room and it landed directly
Oh my
on
God.
Tony's crotch.
yeah,
He wishes that's
he
what
is
Mark would do
red
to him.
And the
and he
top
is
of his-
coughing.
The top of his bald head turned red.
He might puke. He may puke. Oh, Sasha says Colton
sorry, my good
Cole
friend.
was great.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Tony.
Well, thank you very much. He was funny. I like
You're fired. I hate you.
Oh,
Hey, it's not
I've
the first
never
time in
done
our
that.
FYI, I wasn't aiming at all. I just
Oh, BS. You always aim for that.
shut
I was
up.
going to say, what is it with you and the dick?
oh my God. Are you
So,
okay, little buddy?
What makes it worse is like it hit and then it
Smack.
pushed down. So I'm pretty sure the head of my dick is flat now.
No. What makes it worse
Does
is
that mean I'm not staying tonight? Does that mean I have to go home?
Nate will check it out for you to make sure it's not flat.
No, I don't
I
want
know
him to
what you're
kiss it and
talking
make it feel better.
what
Sorry.
makes it warts is it's an 11-pound
Warts.
bag of raisins and
so
yogurt.
worse. And they're they're covered in the yogurt.
They're covered in the white stuff, and I just got smashed by
Isn't it just white chocolate? It's not really yogurt, isn't it? Just white chocolate.
It says yogurt covered
I'm
raisins.
gonna investigate.
Wow, see, look, there's
Yeah,
the
I
nibble.
know that's what it says, but
Wait, I don't know.
Yeah, I ate too many
The
of those.
Asian broke my dick. Not okay.
I'm sorry.
I ate too many of those last time I
Not like you use it enough, anyways.
bought those, and it made me
I jerk off all the time. It's the best sex life I've ever had.
heartburny. So
And
I'm
if
not
you're
gonna
not
eat
doing it
any of
right or
those.
enjoying it, there's something wrong with yourself. Figure it out.
All right. Sorry, I missed that.
Whew. I have to step out and call my dealer. I'll be right back.
Sweet.
All right.
Marijuana? Because me too.
Are you part of that Me
No,
Too
it's
movement for that?
No, I was gonna say, speaking like way back when we were talking about like black people and white people.
Yeah.
There's this. Have you ever heard of Die Antwoord?
Yes.
They're all albinos, and
Yeah.
it cracks me up. I love their music videos. So like,
Think You're
"Baby's on
Freaky."
Fire," "Think You Freaky," yes. My dad and I jammed to that in the car.
After watching Chappie,
Oh my God.
that was no, it's bueno. I honestly can't stand their music, but Chappie Chappie's got a real awkward place in my heart.
What is he? Fuck mother. Oh my god.
Oh yeah. No, that's Daddy's car.
We watched that and I was just like, my head fucking hurts from this. I'm done.
Well, and the fact that they had Hugh Jackman in such a shit role, and he looked like some dude from the trailer park.
Hugh Jackman. Well, that's because you're just like in love with him. So anything.
I'm sorry. The dude can sing, he can act, he can dance, and he's a gentleman. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
If I had that much of that man's charisma,
That was a very tiny inch.
that's what I'm saying.
Like me.
Tic tac.
I left that out there just so somebody
Wait,
else could.
wait.
Your
Is-
breast stank. Come suck on this one. I'll freshen it for you.
Is it like the Minion Tic Tacs? Banana.
What?
Yeah, it's even got the little faces on it too.
I think I just peeked the mic with that. Minion what?
Oh my god.
Adam's dad was showing me like videos of like it's for motorcycles, so you could actually have like landing gear kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because my dad, you know, he has a motorcycle, but he really can't drive it without
Right.
having something like that. So he showed me these videos, and all of a sudden you hear what? And then it like, makes a fart noise, and they're all laughing, little minions laughing. I about died. It's like, oh my god,
Minions are the
why is
shit.
this so funny still?
Because it is.
Yeah, so I remember the rar thing. Oh my god.
Best gif ever.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
What do you want?
Well, let me think about this. World peace. No.
Get the
Mark's
fuck out of
dick,
here,
'cause
Mother
I'm
Teresa.
sorry he's not here. By the way, Mark is made up for all the listeners.
Mark is not real.
Oh, you've got an imaginary friend, Mark.
No, imaginary sex buddy.
Oh. Well,
I mean,
Is that
unless
the-
he is real, we just don't know.
Is it the inflatable?
No, it's more like a giant silicone doll.
No, you know what I'm gonna do is tomorrow I'm gonna go to Spencer's for you.
She's gonna buy you a Mark.
I'm gonna buy you a mark, and you can like
That will be my Christmas
Display
present
it.
from Olivia.
yes. I'll even spend the money that I got from returning my gifts.
Does one size fit all?
I don't know.
Extra small condoms.
Somebody actually gave them to me one year for a Christmas gift.
Oh my god! For school, we were doing a Secret Santa, and I was gonna do this until my parents yelled at me for being too inappropriate. You. And they all had to be homemade. So I was like, all right, looking up funny homemade gifts or whatever. And you see the ones that like you put batteries in a box and it's like toy not included or whatever. And I saw this one and it was a picture frame. And it said you would like print out on a piece of paper and say, break glass in case of miracle, and put a condom underneath it. And oh my God, I was so tempted to do it. It's not even funny. Like,
That's hilarious. So I got back at all my friends that bought me the micro condoms. I put them on my pinkies, was licking my pinkies and giving them a wet willy.
Oh God.
I was having protected wet willies.
Well, at least you're smart about it.
That's right. There is nothing better than giving a wet willy when you're protected. Raincoat.
Oh my gosh. I think we should end it.
What time is it?
I'm just kidding.
20
That was just a joke. Welcome back, Mitch Gill.
Thanks. So I'm on the phone. I was listening to a phone recording, and I went out to the garage, and I wander around to the front of the vehicle in the garage, and your dog scared the fuck out of me. To hear this mild, like,
that's a little rat. You can't get scared by that.
yeah, it was almost put my neck out.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's all right. She's about as intimidating as a fruit fly.
Yeah, but if you're not paying attention, she really does kind of.
Yeah, it was pretty disturbing.
But you know, the weird thing is when she's off her chain, she's perfectly fine.
Yeah, she
She's
was
not
off
an
the chain
asshole.
right now. She was.
Well, not like off the hook, like off the
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Gotcha.
I am so glad she was on the chain.
Yeah. Yeah, she's a little creeper.
Woo.
She needs attention.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah.
But when you let her off, like when we're all just talking out there and you let her off the chain, she's just fine. She comes up and wants to be pet. And it's like.
What's her name?
Midnight.
Midnight.
Midnight. Wow.
Yeah.
And she is a Chihuahua Black Lab.
Chihuahua Black Lab.
Uh-huh.
Chihuahua Black Lab.
Yeah.
you imagine those two fucking, a Chihuahua and a black lab?
The mom was the Chihuahua.
The mom was the Chihuahua.
She took one for the team.
Wow. That black lab was hung like a horse,
about as
too.
long as the Chihuahua.
Yeah. There was some assembly required.
It's just like a miniature black lab
She
that
looked
likes
at that.
Taco Bell.
Yeah.
She looked at that black lab. She said, "Te quiero Taco Bell."
It's like having sex with a freight train.
Oh my.
Jeez.
My. Yeah, so hey, I need to talk about something else now. I don't want that to be the
Are you
last
leaving?
thing.
It was really nice to meet you, Olivia. Thank you.
Oh, they
They
can
can
say
hear ya.
the background.
Olivia just said, "Wah, wah, 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 wah."
It's like that teacher off of Charlie Brown.
Yeah.
Wah, wah, wah.
There's a great song for you to look up. The band Dishwalla.
Yeah.
Right out of the same time era as Cake, and the song's called Charlie Brown's Parents.
Dead-Eye
Yeah.
Dick.
Dead-Eye Dick.
That's a good one too.
She's a new age girl.
Tell us what you like.
She don't eat meat, but she sure like the bone. For the vegan girl.
That's right.
All right, I'll listen to it.
Nice to
See you
later on.
meet you.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, one less person in the studio.
One
Well,
less.
I mean, that's all.
Yes.
Now you're just stuck
Oh,
with
yeah.
the geisha.
So yeah, thank you for going on that adventure with me today, Tony.
Yeah.
Where'd you go? What'd you do?
We went to the
Oh, yeah.
The
yeah.
Dig Cafe, Bath
That-
and Body Works.
That's so
Yeah.
funny, that Dig
Browners.
Cafe, because I drove by there just the other day driving through Frankenmuth, and
Mhm.
I thought, I have to check that place out sometime.
Yeah.
And I see on the back of the brand new building there with Dig Cafe.
There's something's
and
building on.
yeah, they're building on a whole nother
I
section.
don't know what it
behind
is
there.
though. We were wondering, but we never
Yeah.
asked.
Yeah.
We
they're-
didn't ask.
Well, see, when I walked into the Dig Cafe, of course, you got your typical, the wannabe Stepford wife. She's got the Ugg boots, the leggings, the fluffy hoodie
Mhm.
with, fur and shit on it. And it was funny because I'm like, Heather, where did you take me? So we're standing there waiting for our food. And she goes, oh, by the way, you guys can have this table. I'm just waiting for food.
And maybe me. I was just like, oh, you can sit with us.
Yeah.
And it was kind of like the whole Mean Girls thing.
Yeah.
You can't sit with us.
Oh.
It wasn't me though. Like I was just like, you can sit with us. She's like, oh no, I'm good. I'm just waiting now.
Yeah.
It should be ready anytime now.
Totally just shined us on it. It's like, well, good luck for you.
I was just trying to be nice because I was like, well, there's
Yeah.
extra seats here. Where, if you're just waiting for food and you want
Yeah.
to sit down, sit.
I think she was like coming from her morning workout or something.
That's possible. She might not even be an asshole.
Well, here's the problem with that. She was an asshole because there was some definite ass crack sweat that was on the chair. That's why I was not sitting in that one.
That's when I sat in and you didn't tell
That
me.
usually
No, the other
evaporates
one.
pretty fast. And it normally doesn't have a whole lot of smell to it.
Yeah, well, I
Yeah,
mean, I
see?
saw her get up and it was kind of, nope, not sitting there.
This is where you're supposed to say, Mitch, how do you know it doesn't have much smell
Mitch.
to it?
Well,
How
I mean,
do you know? Actually, I don't really want to know how you know.
ooh, that smell.
Oh God.
I dropped my yogurt raisins that I was eating.
It's funny you should mention that. So did Nate when he threw him at
Right
Tony.
on Tony's balls.
4 pounds from
Right.
across the
This
room.
just in. Fuck you all.
But no, we're just like trying to be nice, and then he makes this face at me after she says no, and I'm just thinking, okay, well, because I'm trying to do a whole new, trying to just be a nice person.
That's good.
You
You are a very nice person.
Well, thank you. So I don't. Maybe I
Apparently,
shouldn't try
I
so
think
hard.
you're nice.
I
Thank
have
you.
the social etiquette of a straight up asshole.
That's all right.
Yeah, but that's the
It's
thing.
funny you say that, and Mitch isn't like, you're a nice person.
I think you're very nice. You've always been very, very nice to me.
Well, what's great about it, so we're sitting at this breakfast table and I'm eating this incredible food. Shout out to Audrey and Heather again. And I'm like,
And the
hey,
owner.
and the owner. I said, we should totally invite him on the podcast. And she's like, oh, no, that's not okay.
I didn't say that.
So
I
we
just said I
get done.
wasn't feeling like asking somebody at the moment.
So we get done and I'm like, okay, so I do, because they bring it out on a plate and they have a cup, which was it I Dream of Maui or something?
I Dream of Maui iced tea is what
Iced
you
tea
had.
was incredible.
Yeah.
So of course, I'm like, do I take care of my plate and cup, or do they come get it? What's the proper etiquette here? And she's like, oh no, just leave it on the table. It'll be fine. So I get up and I walk over to the counter to say, thank you. I really enjoyed the food. And I said, I'll definitely give you guys a shout out on the podcast. Here's Heather connected to my hip going, yeah, you guys should, give it a listen if you guys want to come on sometime. And I was like, wait a minute, you just said
no.
Okay, so basically, I guess what I should have said was, I don't really want to start the conversation, but if you do, then maybe I'll jump in.
Have you
so
guys
it's less creepy?
Have you thought about getting taking gear and recording interviews or doing the podcast live? Or like.
It's a pain in the ass, but yeah.
Actually,
I thought about it.
I was just at no kidding, at Goodwill, and they've got a ball microphone for sale right now for like $20, and it comes on the tripod. And it's the actual USB plug-in ball.
It's one of those blue ones, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a no, this was white.
The
and
snowball?
It's round. Yeah, it's the snowball. The ball.
Yeah.
I actually have one. I've never used it.
They're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was thinking it would be good for something like that to take to go on the road.
That would be fun.
I need to rebuild my studio fly rig, but I need to get a decent laptop to do that.
Yeah.
Because I can run everything on there and then just port everything out to the interwebs. Because I used to have a really great fly rig to where I could run in, I think it was 4 channels on. And it was great because it was.
That would be cool for something like what you're talking about.
Yeah.
To be able to go to a cafe like Dig and sit down with the owners and
I'd love to
chat
do
for a
something
while.
like that.
That is something that we could possibly have up in this coming year, because we kind of want to start getting out there even further than what we are now. So that would be cool to add these little things in here and there to do. Plus, I'm newly laid off again. Because my season's up. Well, I have 2 more days left. I volunteered to do inventory out on their sales room floor, which I don't know why I did that.
Oh, well, it's something.
But I did extra hours.
That's extra hours you can count on.
So I mean, that might
that
be
was
something.
an inventory joke.
Yeah, I bulldozed over it. I was so not listening to listen.
Because you're gonna count to 11 and 13 1,000,006 times.
1,000,006.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
1,000,006. You know what? I posted on the Facebook, and I did all of the things for them to come and join us and listen tonight. And I didn't even give you a shout out for the intro song, Tony. So the intro song is by Tony.
See, Nick,
if you like what you hear,
the Gaysian breaks my dick, and you're just like, who cares? Who did the song? Whatever.
Tony is a wonderful musician.
Yes.
He provides probably 95% of the music on Mitch's Fake Radio, and it's really good. In fact, this last episode 7, I said, I'm going to take a break, play some music here. I got some nice music. We played about, 30 seconds of music, and it was live.
Yeah.
Tony played it live, and it was really good stuff.
You did very good. So
I'm playing actually this Sunday at church.
Yeah, see, do that at church. And also, I mean, we're looking, if you're interested in your own podcast, you can get a hold of us on the Don't Make This Weird page, or you can get us a hold of us on Strange Friends Media, SFM. On Facebook. Just drop us a message if you're interested. I mean, you can always come over. We can talk with you and see what what your ideas are.
Yep. And if you're friends with us on Facebook, just shoot us an inbox message. Hey, I want to do a podcast. I want to do the crazy shit that you guys do.
And you can be just like everyone else in America and have a podcast.
Why not?
Sure. Everybody doing it. Let's do it.
Even like all the celebrities that have them now.
Yeah.
Conan O'Brien needs a friend.
Darn, Mitch Gill.
Mitch Gill.
From Mitch Gill's Get Around Comedy Club. Apparently, he's got a podcast. It's called Mitch's Fake Radio.
It is.
That's right. Last Monday of every month, right here on the Don't Make This Weird Strange Friends Media Group. Media. It's produced by the Don't Make This Weird podcast gurus.
Is that right?
And so I have a podcast, and I'm also a comedian.
Right.
Hey, just for fun, I thought I would bring you this is my ID card from the YMCA 1992 in Lansing, Michigan.
Oh, I gotta see
Circa
that.
1992. You guys at
show
home
you.
cannot see this,
No.
but we
Oh
are
my
looking.
God, I think I remember that version of Mitch.
Do you really?
That's insane.
It's just funny to see a really old picture of me.
Oh my God, this is 1992.
1992.
Oh man, I frequented Lansing quite a lot down there.
Yeah.
Elderly Instruments.
I used to get on the
yeah.
Norditrack, the
Look at that. Doesn't he
$800
look familiar?
Norditrack machine.
That does look like a guy I know.
I know.
Or used to know.
Yeah.
My picture was in the post office there for a while.
Look at you.
Yeah, no kidding.
In the post office.
That's the amazing thing that lamination can do, is just freeze you in time.
It can.
You look great, Mitch. What happened?
Uh,
Oh, that's not nice.
well, I went to shit, Tony.
You too. All right, cool.
I thought I saw you there.
Yeah. No,
People
you
say
look insanely familiar from that picture.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I've met you.
I look like a lot of mid early 30s round guys.
Do you ever remember meeting a guy looking like that?
They're sharing their licenses and things and such.
Oh yeah. You look like Eddie Vedder.
He does.
Reason.
He does look like him. You're right. Like he had the long, like if you know today's version of Tony, he used to have long
funny.
hair
All the way down to my ass.
all the way.
That's great.
That's like, I was looking at my most recent one, the license that I have now, and after losing all the weight, the lady at the bank was like, "Is this you?" I'm like, yeah, this is me. Like, what am I trying to pretend? Like, it's like, thank you. Thanks for noticing I lost 100 pounds, you ass.
103.
Actually, it's more than that, but
Really?
I don't know the exact number. No, I lost another 3 after.
Like
So-
107 pounds. That's like a whole account.
Yeah, that's like
When
an
we're talking
Adam.
about a bank.
Almost an Adam. He's 139, I think, or 33.
Wow.
So yeah, I'm getting there.
Wow.
I've almost lost my fiance. Hey kids, watch what you eat, kids. This is a
At work.
PSA.
At work, we would say, "You lost a whole Jamie's house staff."
God.
That's lighthouse speak. Nobody
Yeah.
knows what I'm talking about.
Right.
Right.
So the PSA, kids, don't have polycystic ovarian syndrome because that really screws you up.
Yeah,
And then don't wait too long for the weight loss surgery because
exactly.
life. No, I mean
Isn't
really,
that the second
do it on
album
your
from
own.
Nirvana,
I think
Polycystic
so.
Ovarian.
It could be
Yeah.
In utero.
PCOS. No, honestly though, like doing the surgery though, a lot of people. I have people asking me now. They're messaging me and asking me about it and what they can do because they had similar things to what I had medically wrong and whatever. So health wise, and I'm just like, hey, this is what it is. But I'm gonna be honest with you, this is also what it is.
Yeah.
So it's like a reality, but that's something I want to do is be able to help people. So that works.
And
So-
yeah, you really have to have your attitude.
You do.
That you're going to take it very serious because
yeah.
I have known many people who have had the surgeries of lap bands or
Mhm.
bypass, and they didn't maintenance it, and they're back to what they were.
If not more.
And they've gone through this procedure and gone through all that
Yeah. There's no going back.
that work in hell, and now their body has changed and they've gone back to eating the way they were.
Yeah.
That's a fail.
Yeah.
That's a terrible fail.
That's
So
scary.
you have to really be diligent afterwards.
And that's what really like bummed me out about Christmas because I got a whole bunch of stuff I don't need. But it's all I threw it all in the freezer. I'm just
Yeah.
like, it'll take me a long time to defrost that. I don't want to mess with it. So
Yeah,
I'm lazy
give it
there.
away.
yeah.
Well, the funny part about it,
Yeah.
and it's not really funny, it's really serious, but in the same token, most people don't know that she prepared for it 18 months prior to the
I did.
surgery.
I did. So
Yeah.
it did take a long time.
I mean,
Educating yourself.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I lost 53 on my own before I went in for surgery.
Yep.
Mhm.
So I mean, it's a lot. Like you don't realize, and when you start to change that up, and just like giving up anything, it's a struggle. But I knew
Your body hates
I knew
you.
though, like if I went in to see the doctor and I had gained any kind of weight, my insurance would have canceled my surgery.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. So if I maintained
this is
it,
a case of nut up or shut up.
exactly.
Yep.
If you maintained it, you're good. If you lost, you're good. If you gained anything, chances are you had either 3 more months that you had to do after that to prove to them that you could get it off again, or they were canceling it.
Yep.
Well, I think that's
So, yeah.
legit. I think
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I
Yeah.
think it's legit
I
that
had to do
they do that. And
Yeah.
I wish that insurance would get tougher like that and say, like, they should take a case like me
hmm
and say, let's say I left Lighthouse and I didn't have my good health insurance and I wanted insurance. They should be able to say to somebody like me, well, you're a good risk. You don't smoke, you don't drink, and you don't eat like shit, and you have a good body mass for your size.
Right.
We're going to give you affordable coverage with a health savings
should.
account, and because you're a good risk.
Right.
Mhm.
And then another person that eats like shit, smokes, drinks, has
Doesn't care.
weight issues and heart problems and all that. Yeah, I'm sorry, but your insurance is going to be high because
Right.
you're a terrible risk.
Well, yeah.
But
and-
they're not doing that, and I
Right.
don't understand
They
why.
need to. They need to because more
yeah.
people will get more serious about
Give
what they need to
people
do.
incentive to be
Well,
good.
Before my surgery and before losing that amount of weight, I couldn't even get health insurance or life insurance.
Yeah.
Because of being so much overweight, they wouldn't do it.
Really?
Also, though, because I did have cancer, I could not get life insurance for 5 years. But they had already said no because of my weight.
Yeah.
They wouldn't allow me to get life insurance because of how shitty my health was.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but if they did that with the other, more people would probably get more serious about, hey, I need health insurance,
Yeah.
or I'm going to get penalized, or, I don't want to pay this much for that.
Yeah.
So.
It needs to be more of an incentive based.
Yeah.
I look at it the old fashioned way. It is, 1800s, they didn't have health insurance. You either did the shit yourself and did it seriously, or you died.
Right.
Mhm.
I mean,
Yeah.
that was the great part about it is growing up. Yeah. They shoved every possible steroid and asthma and allergy medicine down my throat. It works out great for me because by the time I became an adult, which I'm still working on.
Yeah.
Oh,
We hope that doesn't happen.
right. Don't grow up. It's a trap. No, the problem I have now is any sort of pain management or any anesthetic or anything like that. You pretty much just need to shoot me with an elephant tranquilizer, and I'll be like, "Oh, that kind of tickled. What's supposed to happen now?"
You're immune to it all.
Yeah, it sucks. I have an incredibly high pain tolerance, and I have an even higher tolerance to any sort of pain management.
Oh, no kidding.
I mean, when I had kidney stones, Heather witnessed it firsthand, and she's just like, "Good God, man!"
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he literally walked out of the hospital emergency room here because he didn't want the ambulance to drive him there. It was my car, and I'm like, hey, man, I'll drive you. And he's like, no. So he drives all the way to Lapeer because he didn't want me to drive, and he didn't want the ambulance to drive.
Why didn't you
there.
let her drive?
Because it was one of those things that I knew if I was focusing on a task at hand, I could ignore the pain.
Ah.
I just thought this can't be good.
Because I mean, there's no kidding.
Hey, can I get you to make my house payment?
Sure,
That would,
I'll get right on that.
that would relieve a lot of pain.
That would.
This guy can handle it.
Well, no, it was shitty because they're like, "Oh, well, you got kidney stones," and I'm like, "Okay, great." And it's only 4 millimeters. I'm like, "Great, 4 millimeters bringing a grown ass man to his knees because that shit hurts."
Yeah.
So like, well, we can give you some morphine. So they gave me, I don't even know, it was some stupid amount.
Excuse me.
Because I'm like, you're gonna have to kick it up a notch because if you guys go through my medical records, you'll see that morphine does not work.
Mm-mm.
So they're like, well, you can't drive because we gave you a tier 1 narcotic. I'm like, okay, I live like half a block that way. Cool. So I get up, I'm walking out of the hospital, and I kind of felt a little bit of pain relief.
Mm-hmm.
The second I turned the corner to come onto my street, gone.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, this is shitty.
The effect was gone.
Yeah.
The relief effect was gone.
No, there was no relief. It just kind of felt tingly a little bit. But the second I turned onto my street walking home, I was like, oh, and there it is again.
So then he got a hold of me.
God.
Wait, no, I was with you though.
No,
or was that a different time?
That was the first time that I laid on the couch for 6 hours.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Dying in pain. And I'm like, can you take me? I'm dying.
He's like, I'm not going up there. I'm going to Lapeer.
Yeah.
I think I passed a tiny one back about 20 years ago
Ugh.
because I just got home from driving up north.
Yeah.
And I just could not even move. I couldn't even walk.
Oh, yeah.
And I think I got into the house and I went to the bathroom and then I relaxed and I felt better. And I think that might have been one because it was excruciating for a short amount of time. I was lucky. And I'm still lucky today that
I felt every millimeter that damn thing moved.
Passing a stone.
I called into work and I made sure that he was cool. But after he passed, I was like, I want to see what it looks like.
Yeah. And of course,
I'm that weirdo.
The urologist I was seeing at that point in time, Dr. Mansauer. No joke. I'm not making this up. And there's like, oh, yeah, dick bullets. So I told him I was a musician and, we do all this other crazy stuff and record in the studio. He's like, cool. How rock and roll is that? Your kidney stone is black and red. And I'm like,
that's why I was like, I want to see what it looks like.
The little Kenny Wayne kidney stone.
Right.
It was not blue on black. It was red on black.
Oh, yeah.
Hell bent for the
Oh, I missed a thing on chat. Sorry. Dawn how you say it?
Pistachio.
There we go.
Pistachio.
Yeah, she says Tony's music is awesome and he's a good teacher too.
Oh, wow.
That's your
Thanks,
mom,
Dawn.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. Hey, Dawn.
She's awesome.
So I didn't want
Hi, Don.
to miss that part of it. But you guys, it's getting to that time.
Already?
It is. I know. It went by.
Wow, I was only going to
quick.
stay an hour.
I know. See,
That happened last time too.
it goes.
I know.
It goes quick.
Yeah.
Oh, did you ever? Before we go, did you ever watch your show?
Which one?
What was it that you
House
were?
cards.
House Cards. Did you?
Oh
watch
my God! Yes, I did.
it? Okay.
Holy
I wanted
shit!
to make sure that it was good.
Yeah, it was insane. The very end of it was off the hook.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good deal.
Off the chain.
I think it's
Spoiler
done.
alerts.
I don't think it's coming back next year,
Hmm.
but it would be interesting to see if it does.
Yeah.
Wow, it's crazy. I know. I will tell you one real quick thing. Comedian Brian Regan.
hmm
He is a very funny guy. He's had one special on Netflix, and his second special on Netflix, he broke up into 4 13-minute short programs, like
Nice.
30-minute sitcoms, basically.
Nice.
And it's like skits and stand-up
Cool.
of his, and
Oh,
it's
cool.
very funny. So if you have Netflix, watch
I do.
Brian Regan Stand Up and Away. Is the
Okay.
name of the series.
Up and away. I've also heard there's another series on there with Sandra Bullock called Bird Box.
That's
Man,
not
never
a
watched
series;
it.
it's a movie.
Or a movie.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I've been hearing that people are like, "Oh, it's a series."
Very good. I watched
Maddie
it.
watched it.
Movies. I haven't watched it yet, so
Yeah.
no spoiler alert.
I
Maddie
walked in
watched
within
it.
the last 10 minutes of the movie.
Yeah.
I want to watch it just because it's Sandra B.
Maddie.
Yeah, my daughter.
And did she like it?
She's like, Dad, you have to check this movie out. And I'm like, okay.
That's what
So
I've
she
been
starts.
hearing.
I liked it. I thought it was good. It has a little bit of Stranger Things.
Yeah.
I won't even say Walking Dead, but a little hint
Yeah.
of that with the post-apocalyptic thing, and I liked it. I thought it was good. And Sandra Bullock, she's solid.
Sandy B is
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah,
I
she
like
is.
her.
Love me
I've
some
always
Sandy
liked
B.
her. So, but anyhow, guys, it's time to wrap it up. I think we're just gonna come out and just say, hey, we're sorry to anybody that we offended, and sorry, not sorry. Anyway, put the music on. Let's roll that shit, and let's get out of here. And we'll see you guys again next week at 8:00, just like every Thursday. If you missed this, or if you want to tell your friend, you can check us back out on YouTube in the archives. Or you can check us out on Solid State Radio along with Mitch's Fake Radio.
Yeah, thank you for having me, by the way.
Thank you for stopping in and filling Chris's seat.
And Happy New Year!
Happy New Year.